Welcome back to Adri's Homestead Life. Today we are going to dig up my first early potatoes, Vitonore Beam and Ruby Magic. I've got 3 rows of each. The Vitonore Beam is the more deep purpley color, and the Ruby Magic is similar but it's more red, I think. Let's find out. I've already weeded a bit because, as you can see, it's gone a bit too weedy. So I've spent half an hour last night, late evening, and I filled that wheelbarrow. So as you can see now, I've left with the potatoes. These potatoes are now truly gone and died back, so they are ready to harvest. In fact, these were ready to harvest a month ago. I've been away and some other things came up, so I've just never had time to do it. I had, if I remember well, from my March garden tour, I had about 22 seed potato each on both of the varieties, so I've got 44 seed potatoes in this patch of potato patch, and let's see how much potato that's gonna give us. I have got a few rows of garlic what we're gonna harvest as well, so let's do it. I have got 1, 2, 3. Let's start with this Vitonore Beam variety, the very deep purple potato. So these potato now been in here since March. I can't remember the date in March, but April, May, June, July, and it's 7th of August today. So I reckon at least 4.5 months. 4.5 to 5 months. So let's see, I can hear Toffee because you can hear my voice. It's coming for cabbage. Right, I've got the fork ready just in case we need to fork some out. But let's see what we get in here. I'll show you how dark these are. And we had so much rain, so I probably gonna need a little bit of an extra time of drying these potatoes. Look how it's literally like nearly black. It's a really deep purple. Good start. Right, I try to get most of it out. So yeah, these are both of the varieties are first earlies. First early potatoes don't really store well, so I need to think of the ways to use this up. I definitely need to use this up first. Right, I think I'm gonna have to just fork it a little bit and see if it's any more deeper. I've grown these potatoes in my homemade compost. Ideally try to be no dig, but that's not always the case. I'm building it up now for the past 5 years, this soil. I'm really happy so far how it goes. The only thing, when you leave behind these potatoes that will grow back next year, I call them volunteers, and I have got lots of volunteer potatoes throughout the garden. Probably that's one of the biggest reasons I didn't feel the need to dig up my first early potatoes until 7th of August, because we've already had so many volunteer potatoes that kept us going, to be honest. So I've not bought potatoes now for quite a few years. It just makes me feel so happy that I can grow a whole year worth of potatoes. Right, let's just take these garlic out. We did have so much rain, honestly, that probably these should have been up a long time ago, because they are now splitting. All these garlic that definitely need to be used up, you know, that won't store now. So I have to fork it because it's split, and if I pull it, it probably just breaks, and I'll just pull the stem out, and I leave the whole garlic in the ground, so I'll have to dig anyway. We've got a little bit of soil attached, but you can see how it's split now. So I'll dry this, and we need to use this up, or find a way to use this up. One of my favorite way to use up, this clearly looks like hard neck variety because the stem's still standing. Soft neck variety that, you know, when it bends, like, you know, when the onion is ready, so the stem will naturally bend. And those are the ones that store well. These hard neck varieties won't store well. So my favorite way, or one of my favorite way to just powder them, can dehydrate or freeze dry as garlic powder. It's a lovely day. It's been really cold July. I've been away for 2 weeks on a family holiday, and apparently it's been very cold and rainy. Today is lovely. It's our second day back, and it must be about maybe 20 degrees Celsius, but it's perfect for these garden projects like that. Can you see me? I think we've got this dill in a way. I might pull this up so you can use this up for something. You know, you can freeze dill heads, and there's so much we can do with dill heads as well. Alright, let's do the next one. Wow! You know, I'm just gonna count how many potatoes we've got here before I'm gonna mix it together with the rest. Just wanna count and see how many we have in this one. Well, some of them are damaged, probably slugs. Slugs are one of my biggest issue to eating so many of our crops. But you remember, I've just told you we put 44 potato seeds, basically potatoes like that, in a ground, and then I think, so I must have put maybe a couple in each hole, and look how many we've got in return. Loads. Let's just fork it. Make sure we haven't missed any. I think we're good. So we're gonna take all these potatoes up, and straight away we're gonna plant the fall garden. So we're just gonna put some couple of inches of my homemade compost, and probably we're gonna have brassica in here through the autumn and winter. I think I'm gonna have to go and give some cabbage for toffee in a minute. Right, let's count these potatoes. How many potatoes we've got here? Just in one hole. Two. I'm gonna discard 2 because it's been eaten, but we still got 20. That's really good. Sandy Bundy. Hello, my sweetie, my garden buddy. Yeah, hello, my garden buddy. Hello. You helping me? Ah, let's carry on. Just want to show you how beautiful these white Noah bin potatoes are. They haven't just got purple skin, but they've got purple flesh. It's a new variety for me this year. I've chose this variety because it said it cooks well, so I can make it as a mashed potato. Tastes amazing. Does very good fries, and I really like to do chips and fries with purple potatoes. And sometimes I mix the different colors, and it's just so appealing on a plate. So the reason they are healthy because they contain something called anthocyanin, what makes some of the vegetables and fruit, or gives the fruits and vegetables that red, purple, darky color. And this anthocyanin is, we can find that in the red cabbages, the blueberries, purple potatoes, purple beans, beets, and quite a few fruits and vegetables. So I thought that was appealing for me. I thought I'm gonna try if it's healthier, and it cooks really well. I'll give it a go. And also the reason I wanted to try this because it says it's blight resistant, so that's a very good sign, especially in my climate. But yeah, so far so happy. Let's do the rest. Just checking if you can see me. This is my last one in here. And actually that's different. That's a volunteer. And honestly, with this one, I would like to show you, because I haven't grown this for so many years, and it's keep coming back. This one is actually so funny, because it's got like two different color, like these beige potato color and this red color skin. As you can see, it's very muddy. So we're gonna keep that separate. That's another variety. I never say no for the volunteer potatoes. This is going really well. This potato produced amazing so far. This purple potato. Tastes that good, or it looks and produced, we might have a winner here. And considering how much rain we have, actually comes out pretty clear. Wow, and the size, it's a very nice medium sized tubers, I would even say large. Wow, I think we're gonna have a very good potato here. I've just found the Charlotte. That's a volunteer from previous year. I love digging up potatoes, harvesting potatoes. So I shouldn't really need, to be honest, the fork. I just do it on the end when I've harvested, just in case I don't need some behind. Oh, damn it! Look at this, what's happened! Second time that's happened, No! Well, actually, I have to find another one as well, and I need to use this up first. I don't know where is it now. Straight through it. Okay, put it over there. See, that would have been, I would have left that now in the ground, and that would have been 100% a lovely volunteer next year. Okay, that'll do. Okay, let's do this one next. I think it's the last one. Oh no, there's one more over there. What we getting? We're getting the skin is really nice. Sometimes the skin is like scabby, but with this it's beautiful. Really, really happy with this harvest. Wind is picking up now. So after we've done all these potatoes, I think I'm gonna take them to the annex, and I'm just gonna layer one layer on the floor to cure. We need to do that for storing as long as we can. So by doing that, the skins of the potatoes dry and harden up, so we'll store better. We're not going to wash it, we're just going to leave it as it is. If it's too muddy, you know, I just rub it off like that, a little bit, the dirt, and that's it. I'm gonna leave it for a few weeks to dry and cure, and then we're going to put it in a hossein sack in a dark, cool place. In my case, it's gonna be the annex. That's where I store my potatoes every year. Right. I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Like this. We've only got a few more to do. I'm going ahead and weed the area a bit first, and then we're going to see what's in there. Right. I have weeded the area of the Ruby Magic first early potatoes. Let's finish it off now and harvest it. And I see snapdragons, you know, I had snapdragons past few years and I love it. And last year we had a really hard frost and I've lost all of it. But before we've lost it, it's gone to seed, and now it's probably seed all over the place because I can see the snapdragons in all the places popping up. So I'm really happy about that. So that's the Ruby Magic. So it's a pinky potato, red skin. These ones more on the smaller side. I think I'm gonna put the fork through it a bit. So I think they're deep down. Yeah. Got lots of wormies. Don't want to disturb you too much. it now. I'll try to weed it as good as possible, because we're going to put brassica here after we finish harvesting the potatoes. Yeah. This one is good as well. But the other one was better. Right, we've only got a few more to do, and I'm gonna show you how much of a potato we managed to grow first early 2 varieties in this potato patch. Now we finished harvesting the first early potatoes. We've got 2 different varieties, but turned out maybe 3 with a couple of the volunteers. And that's the first one, and that's the second one. So that's 3 rows. Altogether we've planted 44 potato seeds, first earlies, and that's ended up giving us all this lovely harvest, and also this little bit of a garlic what we need to deal with. Sandy's just playing with the garlic stalk. So our next job now to take these potatoes to the annex in a nice like 1 layer to cure, and we can think of all the lovely food we can make the upcoming months. I really enjoyed harvesting the first early potatoes, and I am so happy with the result. So we are in the annex, and I'm just curing the potatoes in here for a couple of weeks until the skin dries, and then I'm just gonna go through, probably ready to storage. You know, probably I'm gonna separate from the larger ones from the smaller ones. Smaller ones I will use at first, probably as mashed potato or new potato, and the larger ones will probably go to a different Hussein sack, and I'm gonna use it as chips. Obviously, you know, the smaller one won't store that long, so we'll use the smaller size up first. But yeah, I cannot wait to harvest the second early and main crop. I'll hope you enjoyed the vlog. See you very soon. Bye, friend.